Natty, how are you? How am I? I'm vexed. I'm vexed. That is how I am. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Exams are finally over. They are over. And the relief there's in my heart because those 2 weeks were hectic. I knew somebody told me earlier that this exam period is going to be a do or die affair. I'll be like, have you met my exam timetable? Because usually during exam period, I'm the freest because I have like maybe 3 exams a week or 2 exams if I'm lucky. But this one was like 5 in the first week and 1 just yesterday. So I'm done, and finally all the things I've been thinking about during school and during exam, like I can finally do them. So I've been brainstorming video ideas and I'm like, okay, I have back-to-back content to give people. So now that exams are over, like I'll be focusing on my YouTube channel and my TikTok like very consistently. I went to my TikTok today, first time in like weeks, and I saw that the last time I posted was 30th of April. And I'm like, even before exams were over, I had stopped posting. I wanted to post every single day on TikTok. So because during exams, April ending May time, I had a lot of new subscribers, I decided to do a get to know me video, Q&A. Even though I'm not asking anybody for questions, I just said, okay, let me just compare questions that I feel like people will be curious about me. And I think I've done 2 Q&As on this channel, but none of them were like a get to know me. The first one was like a how has YouTube been since 6 weeks that you started, and the second one was like a writing Q&A, like publishing, writing style, those kind of videos. But this one is my 3rd Q&A and it's going to be an official get to know me. So get to know me as I answer questions that nobody asked. So I've written like a few questions here. I checked a few Q&As and I wrote like things that people might be curious about. So the first question obviously is, what is your name? My name is Nneoma Mbalewi. So Nneoma. I know plenty of people used to mispronounce my name, but I don't correct them. I don't know why I don't correct them. I just like, oh, if you call me Nneoma, I answer. If you call me different names, I don't know so far, but Nneoma. Age, I was born January 31st, 2001. So I'm 22. I have a turning 22 video up on my channel, like talking about like my mindset. Is it mindset or the things that are going through my mind as I was turning 22? So I'm 22. I have 2 younger siblings. I'm the firstborn, and I am from Imo State, Nigeria. I remember when I was younger, maybe like secondary school, I used to check for celebrities, famous people that were from Imo State. I'm not just from Imo State, from my hometown, Abombise. So I used to check, and I found Genevieve and some other people. I can't remember them, but I used to be like so excited when I see somebody that's from my hometown. So I'm from Imo State, in case you want to do sister love. So Imo State from Nigeria, even though I live in Lagos and I am currently schooling in University of Ilorin, Kwara State. I am a 400 level law student, common law student. Hobbies, I have quite a few hobbies, even though sometimes it's like change, ebb and flow. Sometimes I used to like, oh, love this more. Sometimes I used to like, love this less. So writing, that's like a main hobby. It's probably not a hobby now because I'm like actively trying to pursue it as a career. Then I love to do nails. I'd love to do my nails. I would love to do other people's nails, and have a university business on nails, like doing nails for other people. So at the moment I've not done anything like fantastic because I have a program maybe June beginning, and I don't want my nails to like have grown out. So I want to like just do something simple until then. Sign language, sometimes I have to be like very into sign language and follow everybody that is teaching sign language on Instagram or on YouTube. And sometimes, like most of the time, I just like, oh, take a step back. I'm like, okay, this is not something I'm feeling right now. Then another thing is filmmaking. I love filmmakers, love people that make movies. I love the whole film industry. That's a hobby of mine. Sometimes like when I'm watching movies, I'm looking at the cinematography, I'm looking at dialogue that makes sense. Film. I don't want to like get into all that. So I love film. YouTube, so YouTube should be a hobby, because I'm doing YouTube. Then if there's any other hobby that I can think of, I will let you know. But I think those are the most important hobbies that I'm interested in. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? So nobody asked me these questions, but there's this word, adjective that people used to describe me, and it's shy. I'm like, anytime someone says, oh, I think you're shy or something, I'm like, you don't know me, I'm not shy, but I'm an introvert. So there's like, people think that, okay, because you're an introvert and you like spending time alone, that you're automatically shy. But shy is a word that is used for people that are, it's not particularly socially awkward, but you can imagine the person that is shy. Socially awkward, I think that's a correct definition of shy. If I meet somebody new, I am not going to be all up in your face, like, oh, hi, like dancing in your face. I'm like, obviously not. But I'm cautious. But let me answer the question. I am an introvert. I like spending time alone. being alone gives me energy. If I go out to go and meet other people, I am drained of energy. But it also depends on the kind of people. So if like I'm my close friend and I go out to meet you, like most likely you give me energy and I'll be making noise. Because the reason I am emphasizing on this is because I've heard so many people say, oh, you're shy, you're shy. I'm like, I am not shy. I'm an introvert. There's a difference. How is your university experience? It's cool, it's nice, I like it. Even though I'm at that point in my university career life that I want to do, not like a bucket list, but I want to do more things before I graduate. I remember when I was in high school, I can't wait for university, I can't wait for university. I don't know why I could not wait for university, because not as if university is like a... But when I got to university, I realized that maybe that's, I want to get to university phase of my life in high school. It was something that made me not do things while I was in secondary school. So the things I wanted to do, I did not do them when I was in secondary school because I just wanted to leave. I just wanted to leave my school and go away. So I got to university, I'm like, I don't want that regret when I leave university. So there's so many things I'm trying to do. One of those things is I try to make a lot of friends. But not friends, how would I say it? I'm trying to build a network in university. And not just a random network. Oh, I know you, that kind of thing, without like a purpose or without cohesiveness. I'm trying to make more creative friends. So that's something I've been like actively working on this 400 level. So university life is cool. 100 level, I was like a triangle student. How do you call that thing? Triangle, class, church, hostel. I spent a lot of time by myself on my bed, watching movies. 100 level, I don't think I've watched movies in any other semester or level minus 100 level. 100 level was a serious movies. I watched a lot of movies. Then 200 level was like, oh, you're getting to know more places, more people, and more friends basically. Then 300 level, everything has been good. But 400 level is more like a serious, I have to step up my game and like enjoy myself in university very well, because I'm graduating next year or whenever Unilorin allows me to graduate, and I don't want to see my university career as a waste of time. Is there more that I could be doing to enhance my university life? Yes, and I'm actively trying to work towards it. So I'm not a bubbly outside person that likes to go out. So that's not my idea of university experience. It's just what can I amass from university life that will help me, that will benefit me even when I leave university. So that's experiences, skills, friends. I think maybe 100 level, 200 level, I was more cautious of saying yes to things. But 400 level, if it's a little bit beneficial, instead of me to say, oh no, I'm not really excited for that, or I'll try to say, okay, like yes, can I do this? So if somebody says, oh, come outside, let's do something like interesting, I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do it, because how many times I go to do it? So that's how university is. I'm going to cut this part a little bit because I've been rambling. Why YouTube? So I've said this on a lot of other videos. I want to make a career from writing, telling stories, being a storyteller. YouTube was going to be one of those paths. I started with a blog, then went to a podcast, then I have a YouTube channel now. So it's just me documenting my journey, because you can look at so many people as they are now, like they are in their peak era, they are in their highest stage of life. Like this Hilda Basi now, like she just won the world record. So you just see her as she is right now. She's at the top of her game. But seeing her when she just started, when she was just like her business, she's gonna get funding for her restaurants, all those kind of things. Like seeing people from the lowest of the low and documenting how she became who she is now. So it's like something that I feel like a lot of people don't have at the moment. Even though yes, with the internet, like, you can see a lot of people's backstory, but many of them are still at that lowest of low. So if you see somebody, when I am at my peak, and let's say I'm like 40 years old, and somebody, maybe I just win the world record of something, I don't know, then somebody's like, oh, okay, like, who is this person? And they'll just like have like videos, essays, podcasts since I was like 19, 18. You just see how like somebody has grown and become who they are. So it's just me documenting, so I don't want to like ramble too much. So document, and so that if there's another person that wants to do something like me, they can see that, okay, at least there's somebody on the same level as I am. Not everybody is making $1 million a month. So that's my reason of starting YouTube. And YouTube is fun too. Like YouTube helps you shape your mind. Like there's some things that you have opinions on that you don't really get to say or you don't really know the opinion you have on something until you actually say it, until you actually prepare a video. Okay, I want to make a video on self-care. And like, okay, self-care, you just see these things, and all your thoughts that are in your head, you don't really put them together until you want to like start creating content. And I say, okay, this is my perspective on certain things in life. So start a YouTube channel if you want to. Like, it's cool. What's your dream job? My dream job is writing, storytelling. So it could be books, it could be making films. So my dream job is probably doing 2 of those things or more, probably independently. And also just different things that have been on my mind, but I think those are my major 2 things that like I'm sure of at the moment. So that's my dream job: writing, storytelling, filmmaking, storytelling. Then you're supposed to like that. Who is your biggest inspiration in life? So when people ask me, oh, this favorite thing question, like favorite movie, favorite person, favorite everything, I always say, oh, I have a lot. Like, I can list a lot, but I like one person because of this, one person because of this, one person because of this. So it's not like I can't pinpoint one person that's like, oh, I want to be exactly like you. But I think when I was thinking about my biggest inspirations, like generally a lot of people inspire me. So I could be watching an interview of somebody that inspires me, and it just gingers me to like, oh, get on my grind. Then let's say watching a music video, and I'm like, these people, how they edited this video, how they shot this video, creativity, like it just inspires me. But let me just mention people that are at the top of my mind. I like Eva DuVernay, I love Zendaya, I love Shonda Rhimes, I love who else? Plenty people, like plenty people, because if I start mentioning, like I'm not going to leave here. Like, I think you can tell that I mentioned a lot of people that are in the creative industries. People that inspire me to go after what I want. So Eva DuVernay is a filmmaker. Shonda Rhimes too, that's Bridgerton, Scandal, Grey's Anatomy. Zendaya, you know Zendaya. So it's just like a mixture of people. But maybe one day I'll make like a detailed video. But I'm making a detailed video on like my favorite vloggers and YouTubers. So that's going to come up. What do you like about yourself? I like everything. But there are just some specific things that I like about myself that anytime like I'm looking at, let's say I see all these TikTok videos and they're asking all these strangers like, oh, what do you like about yourself? Like, people that talk about like their physical appearance, then talk about like their inside. So physical appearance, my lips sometimes, I like my lips. Then what's in my inside, my mentality, I visit personality, but I like the fact that I am a no-nonsense person. I can set boundaries, and it's going to be very difficult for somebody to like cross that boundary, and I'll be accepting of that. So if somebody does something that, oh, I don't really like, I will accept it that first time, like okay, then I'll set my boundary, and like you cannot cross it. You can legit not cross it. So that's something about me, like no nonsense person. Then I like the fact that I'm ambitious and like bold enough to go after the things I want. So those are the things on my inside. Fun facts about me: I watch everything on 2x speed. So you know how people always complain about, oh, attention spans, they cannot watch something for more than 3 seconds, all that. I can watch things, but I watch it at 2x speed. So YouTube videos, I always put it on 2x speed, unless it's a video that has a lot of video elements, like a lot of cutting and editing, and I have to like slow down and actually watch. But if it's a regular chit chat video, 2x speed. If it's a Q&A, 2x speed. Interview, everything 2x speed. Even vlogs, unless it's a editing kind of video, 2x speed. Movies, Korean movies, I can watch Korean movies on 2.5 speed of all these foreign movies, because subtitles, like I'm a very fast reader and I can like check everything. So Korean movies, Turkish movies on YouTube, I watch it on 2x speed. But Korean movies, I can watch it at 2.5 speed. The regular American movies, if it's a boring movie, maybe like 1.7, 1.8. But if it's like a regular, cool, calm and collected, 1.5. But if it's like something that's, I remember I was watching, which movie was I watching? Avatar, Way of Water. Is that Fatso? I think that's Fatso. And I legit forgot for like 30 minutes to increase my speed. And like, I don't have time to sit down and watch a 3-hour movie. So I had to like put it on 2x speed. No, 1.5 speed. So because of that, I can watch videos to the end. I watch most of my videos to the end. Even if I just click on somebody's video that I've never seen before in my life on YouTube, I'll watch to the end because I'm watching it on 2x speed. The only time I can't finish a video, doesn't matter whether it's for 5 minutes or 2 hours, is if it's like a boring topic that's like, I beg, Kimi, I don't want the game. But if it's generally just okay, bland, even though I'm sitting down like, whoever am I watching this, I will still watch it to the end because it's on 2x speed. The pet peeves, people that manipulate you on social media, all these random men or boys, they will just enter your DM. I say hi. I'm like, hi. I'm like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, they just start talking to you. I'm like, you know, there's social media etiquette. If you want to be my friend, let me know. And if I say okay, yeah, let's be friends, you now say, start asking me random questions. Have you eaten today? Like, keep that to yourself. But the worst thing is when they say hi, you say hi, you see that this person is not a serious person, and they start video calling you. Instagram boys, like, is there something wrong? Is there something honestly wrong? Video call. Yesterday, my roommate was complaining about that. I'm like, my dear, some people don't have sense. They don't have sense. So that's one of my pet peeves. Like, there's social media etiquette. Like, you cannot say that you don't know how people react on social media. I cannot just enter somebody's DM and say hi and expect the person to just say hi. Even the person says hi, the person will just say hi. And it's not up to me to say, oh, I'm messaging you because. So you're supposed to. Like, it's supposed to be a way to do those things. So anytime I just see somebody that says hi, I'm like, I beg. I'll just say hi because I don't want to be rude. I think the reason why it pains me so much because before, if a stranger messages me on Instagram or wherever, I don't usually reply. I'm like, whoa, stay in your lane. Like, I don't know you, you don't know me. We don't have mutual friends, so I don't know why you're messaging me. But because I started creating content and I'm like, okay, if you have any questions, ask me on my DM or whatever, and I'll let you know. So anytime somebody messages me and I say hi, I'm like, let me not be rude, let me not be this thing. I just say hi. And I say, how are you? How am I? I'm vexed. That is how I am. Another pet peeve is spitting. I don't like when people spit on the road. Like, even, like, I don't understand why my body is to do me. Like, it used to make me so uncomfortable. And I just see somebody physically spitting, like, I close my eyes. Even when, let's say, brushing, I don't like seeing spit, even if it's my own. So, that's a pet peeve. That's something that I don't like. So, I saw another question, what sports do you play? I'm like, what's my business with sports? But you couldn't just answer it, like, for the fun of it. And I don't have, like, sports that I like to play. The things that I do are not classified as sports. But, sports generally, I don't play them. So my roommate is a basketball girly. She has been a basketball girly since like secondary school. So I think 100 level, I wanted to learn how to play basketball. Like, she was going to train me. She and some other people on the court. So I think I went for like maybe like 3 or 4 games, whatever. And there was one particular game that I was playing. Like, they were just like practicing how to like shoot and everything. Is it shoot? Hoop? Dunk? I don't know. And the ball hit me on my head. Like, it was not as if like somebody threw the ball at me. I think maybe like it bounced off the ring and like came back and hit my head. I'm like, I don't want, please, don't kill me. And generally, like, all these contact sports, like, they're violent, and like, I don't like scratches and all those kind of things. And I'm a baby girl. I cannot be doing all these things. So sports generally. But I also like table tennis. But the thing is that I'm terrible at it. If I'm playing a game with other people that like table tennis, like, I'm going to lose, like, hands down. I'm going to lose. But if I'm playing against somebody else that doesn't know anything about table tennis, yeah, I'm good. But generally, I can't play it, but I like it because like it's a low effort game. Then yoga. If somebody mentions like, oh, physical activities that you do, I say yoga. But people like say, what's yoga? Yoga is just stretching. But I think that's what I thought maybe 2019 prior. But like, if you check yoga poses, there are some yoga poses that will make you sweat more, whatever that you're doing. So I do yoga, but even though I'm trying not to call it yoga anymore because after been seeing so many videos on, oh, yoga is a demonic practice, it is Indian origin, I'm a Hindu. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, like, how can you say this thing is demonic? Like, movement, you cannot say, oh, this movement, this particular where I'm moving my body. Once I do like this, demon will enter me. But I researched a little bit more, and I saw that there are some particular sequences that like not just a movement. Like I go from child's pose to downward dog to cobra to whatever. So there's some sequences that like are worship. So like worshiping some entities. So I'm like, I still do yoga, but I don't call it yoga because I try to call it stretching in my mind. So some specific poses, even if I do downward dog, I'm not going to do it in the same sequence. Or I just got up from a child pose, then I'll do downward dog. I'll just do downward dog maybe after I've done maybe like a touch your toes kind of thing. I'm also in the process of trying to get my splits and handstand. It's hard. But I think those are like the sports physical activities that I'd like to do. So I think like those are the general things that you can know about me, like that I like to talk about on this channel. I know we talk about law. I'm a law student. I mentioned that yeah, I'm a law student 400 level. Then law is cool. Law is cool. It's a complicated course, not in a hard way like as well. Law is bulky, but it's easy, and they don't like stress. So when I meet other people, oh, they're complaining about they have classes to 6, or their lecturers give them -20, or something. I'm like, law is a chill course, so no stress, no nothing. But it's bulky. But it's, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, are we really? Because law seems like simpler than some other courses that I used to hear their gist. Sometimes I have this double-mindedness that okay, I like some aspects of law that I want to like do in the future, like copyright, like because it protects like intellectual property. That's like writing and songs and all that. Then also like I don't really want the hassle. Like law might be an easy course, but it's not an easy career. So I don't really want that because, well, maybe that goes to be another topic for another day. So I hope like this was enough information for you to get to know me. So prepare for a lot of videos that are on the way. They're already coming. And subscribe if you have not subscribed. Maybe I've seen 1 or 2 videos and whatever it is and you're not subscribed, like just subscribe. Like this video because it helps a lot. It helps with the YouTube algorithm to make sure that okay, like this video is a good video. And I will see you next time. But no, then again, I have like a few white people. Yay!